Time to go over to Soa at the Weather Center for the latest forecast. Hi there.
Hi, Sean.
Well, Soa, you mentioned earlier that we'll return to seasonal temperatures Wednesday, which is something that I really look forward to after the cold conditions we had on Tuesday.
Oh, that makes two of us, Sean. However, we must remember that the seasonal norms aren't that mild considering we're approaching the end of October. So we should still dress warm, especially during the morning and evening commutes. Now, skies this Wednesday will turn out a little cloudier than Tuesday, and by the end of the week, we'll also receive some rain, which will drag temperatures down again. But this Wednesday will be pretty pleasant. The morning low in the capital Seoul and Busan will be at 10 degrees. Daegu and Gwangju start off lower than that, and highs will make it to either the high teens or to 20. And moving over to Daejeon, which will range from 7 to 18 degrees. Jeju and Dokdo make it to the high teens, while Montumgang tops out at 10. And now let's take a look at the international weather. Let's begin in our neighboring regions. East of us in Tokyo, it's going to cool off to the high teens. West in Beijing, it'll warm up a couple of degrees. Skies will look similar, meaning very sunny. The same goes for Islamabad and New Delhi, but no need to say that it's going to be much hotter. Now, after a string of calm, dry days in Bangkok, the next days will get a little rainy and thundery. An overall rise in the mercury is expected for Australia, with Sydney topping out at 23, Perth at 24, and Melbourne at 25. Now, if you're sensitive enough, you may also feel a slight rise in Wellington, New Zealand, but you'll definitely see an increase in clouds. Now, as for North America, another round of rain is forecast for Vancouver, most likely to arrive in the afternoon. Temperatures are going to linger in the single digits. In the east of the U.S., things look very different depending on where you are. If you're in New York, you'll have to deal with morning showers and cool readings, but a little further south in Washington, D.C., it's feeling a bit like summer again. And it'll be even slightly warmer than that in South America's Rio de Janeiro, but skies are predicted to turn overcast in the latter half of the day. Please gear yourselves up for thunderstorms in Sao Paulo. In Santiago and Buenos Aires, you might just need your shades to keep you from squinting in the bright sunny conditions. As for Europe, Moscow's low drops to below the freezing point again and only rises to a mere 2 degrees later on. London, Berlin, Paris will all be in the teens, and some light drizzles are in store for London. Not much to complain about in Rome and Madrid, with a continuation of mild weather. And finally, in Africa, while temperatures can be similar in various parts of the continent, UV levels differ a lot. Tripoli makes it to the low 30s but expects a UV rate of 6, which is high, whereas Dakar will be at 11, which is extremely high. Now, same goes for Addis Ababa, which won't be that high in terms of temperatures. And that completes the weather forecast for now.
That's Late Night Edition at this hour. I'm Sean Lim. Thanks for watching.